Hello, this is Max, or the Technomancer, here doing Age of Engineering without Bobo. The reason being, and I should explain this, Bobo has sort of lost interest in this pack, but I haven't really. So he's given me permission to continue this series in single player. So from this point on, this is a single player series. I hope you don't all mind. Also, I've updated the pack. And the mod author actually commented on one of the videos saying that I need to get rid of this advanced power cube that we were using for power because it was bugged, and in the updated version the recipe was actually removed. I can't craft this thing anymore. So I asked him what I should replace it with, and he said an immersive engineering capacitor. So what I've done is I've spawned in an immersive engineering capacitor, and I'm going to throw this thing away because apparently it's bugged or something. So I think that's pretty fair to spawn in the alternative and throw this away. It'll despawn soon. Sure. Good. There we go. Yes. Also, I feel like I should mention, I do so much stuff off camera, and I never remember what it was I've done off camera, and it's been a while since the last recording. So I feel like I should just say that I have added a mod to this pack. Integrated tunnels, because I really am sick of it's sort of an add-on to integrated dynamics that allows it to transfer like items, fluids, energy. I just wanted to have something like that just so I'm not stuck using hopper ducts for the rest of eternity. I hope that makes sense. I mean, I still haven't worked out how to use integrated dynamics properly. I've been experimenting quite heavily, and I'm still quite confused by it, but I'm making progress there. So, onwards. Ooh, apple. Yay! Bobo off camera planted all this bog earth. I don't remember why. I think he needed it for progression. Let me see here. We are currently in the calculation age, I think? Yeah. We need a, yeah. Let me just... Okay, so it looks like we need a basic greenhouse if we want to move on to the next stage. Greenhouse, there we go. Yep, peats from this thing. Enriched gold, which I'm guessing is pretty expensive. I don't remember how we make it. Oh, it's not actually too bad. Prune seeds. Only the recipe using coal coke is correct. Okay, so broccoli seeds. Okay, these are somewhat repeated, aren't they? Yeah. And broccoli seeds are... Okay, fair enough. So that was pumpkin we needed, and crystallized canola is a whole process. Fair enough. So what were we actually going to do this episode? Well, let me get back to you on that. So I've been playing around with that integrated tunnel stuff quite a bit, and I think I've got an idea of how it works now, and it's really quite cool. In fact, I want to make a sorting system this episode, because quite frankly at this point, item management is just a mess, and I think we can make sort of an overarching base system. Not quite as clever as an AE system or logistics pipes. Like I don't think it can really do auto-crafting. Maybe it can, but not terrific, and there's not really a way to do item requesting that I can see. But we can do some pretty cool stuff. However, I'm going to need a whole lot of this crystallized mineral stuff, which is why I am currently bouncing up and down like a deranged rabbit on drugs to power this squeezer, because we haven't got the forestry squeezer available to us yet. That's H4, I think. Yeah. Let me just get more of this. Okay, so what's the plan here? Well, I'll try and explain this to the level I understand it. I don't understand it terrifically because I'm trying to learn this mod by a method I haven't used in a long time to learn mods, which is trial and error. Normally I can like look it up on the wiki or something, but no, this one's really terribly documented if you don't have the guidebook, which, that reminds me, actually that reminds me, oh right, part of the reason I installed the add-on for this mod, the one that lets you do items, is the mod has built-in documentation, but only if you have the add-on made by the same mod author. I haven't actually made the book yet, though I could. Yes. So, how is this going to work? Well, I need item interfaces on, if I could just, on the backs of all these drawers, and except that one, maybe. Maybe not that one. Because I'm not quite sure. Actually, let me check. What happens if you try to insert an item into a locked drawer, first of all, that has a blank spot? Ah, good. It doesn't accept it. So if I just lock that bottom drawer, there we go, problem solved. Every time, for some reason, every time I relog, one of these keys gets unbound or something, or reset. Which one was it? Let's see, Dracon, yeah, something, yeah, this gets rebound every single time I relaunch, and it's really annoying. Okay. So I get all these drawers, and then I need to put item interfaces on all of them. This will let the network access their items, and, oops, did not mean to place that there, and insert items in and out into these, as well as extract them. Oh, come on. These are going to be a pain to put in, aren't they? I don't think I missed any there. Okay. Now the input to this system is going to be a chest right over here. Doo-doo-doo. And then I need what is known as an item importer. There we go. Now if I just stick something in here like these, yeah, it doesn't run automatically. Oop, don't spin that around with a wrench. If I can just open this... Was it the importer that you can't open? Or was it the fact that I don't think I actually have a slot for crystallized metal? No, I do. Hold on. Oh, no, I realized what the problem is. I forgot to plug this thing into power. Pretty important. You need power for this to run, so I've got what is known as an energy battery here hooked up to to our power system, our very crude power system. And I can't even open the interfaces until I've done that. Yeah, so this, import all items. That's what I want there. I'm going to want to import everything. And do I have I thought I had a redstone reader on me somewhere. It's an inventory reader. That is an... Let me find my redstone reader. I thought I had one. I was mistaken, so I've made a new one. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to have to put a block... Oh, wait, the key's here. Hold on. There we go. Put a block there. Oh, no, that'll block the chest. A block back, then. Block back. Redstone reader there. So I can basically program this thing so that if it's receiving a redstone signal, then this card's flag will... Oh, let me just... If I could just... No, that's annoying. I can't... Oh, water wheel. Right. Yes, that's right there. Now save. Import all by items if that is true. Basically what I've done there is I've put a redstone reader, and if it reads a redstone signal, then it will import items into the network. So if I just do this, it's got a redstone signal, and it's imported into there. Very good. Perfect. That's the simplest part. That's part one. Very nice little network back here that is incredibly ugly to look at and can be seen from the front somewhat. Let me fix that. Is there a facade I can put on these things? I don't actually know. I think it adds some sort of facade. Some sort of way of covering that up. Ah, facade none. Combined with a block and a crafting table. Okay, but that takes slime balls. Oh, but we have those. Sure. Why not? Let's be pretty for once. Once in a blue moon, I make a pretty. And there we go. Oh, wow. That's not a pretty. That's not a pretty at all. Well, it's fine. Can I just remove that facade? Yes. Let's try moving it up a block. That... You can really tell that that's not normal. Just from the lighting. Oh, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine-ish. What? I like having it hanging that way. Put this back here. So we've got a very basic sorting system, but you know, we've got this whole processing chain over here. So shouldn't we import this stuff as well? Now, okay, an interface. So we combine one of these with an input variable transformer. Where do I get those? I make one and I don't have it. Okay, let me just craft stuff. Right. So now we've got our little item importer. And this one we're going to just... I can't cite all of my inventory. Yeah. I'm just cluttering things up. Okay. Yes. Now I'm just going to run this underground to over here. And then I'm going to fix my hole in the floor. My very... I don't know, maybe we should keep it. It's so beautiful, this hole in the floor. No. Just clear my inventory continuously. Continuous process. And now I need to tell this thing to import everything when Boolean true. And I'm just going to tell it just always true. Yeah. See, import all items at Boolean true. So I just take my... Where is it? I definitely have it on me. Just going to stare at the screen until it forms in my face. Okay, where is it? I definitely have my... I didn't like... Oh, it's... Oh. Okay, portable logic programmer. Boolean, that's a true or false value. I shouldn't have to type in the words true or false for programming a Boolean. Not for when it's a menu like this. It should just be a checkbox, but that's my opinion. For always true. Very good. Oh, I got some sort of achievement for that. How nice. How nice. And I can even insert into here. There. Why did this osmium ingot not go in? Ah, because we're full of osmium, see? And stone is because I don't have a place for stone. I should have a place for stone. Sure. Place for stone. I'll upgrade that barrel later. Barrel? Drawer. Alright, so we're getting there. We're inputting this, but there's still more that we could automate with. Like, we haven't done these at all. I could hook those up. And in fact, I will. So, I just need to hook in interfaces and cables to these. Oh yeah, sometimes, some worlds I like to just make tunnels everywhere, and then have like secret entrances, just only when I'm doing multiplayer with Bobo, just because I know it drives him insane when he just sees me peeping in behind from tunnels. It's a long story, but yes, I sort of did that on this world. There's all these tunnels winding about. I seem to have accidentally sealed off my entrance to this one while I was building this, but yeah, there's like a secret entrance behind a bookshelf that I have now broken by breaking this block, and I'm probably not going to fix it either, because I don't need it now. Bobo's not on the server. I don't need to drive him insane, which was the entire purpose of those tunnels. Well, originally, the very first time I made tunnels was so I could access stuff to maintain it, but I can sort of dig around it. By the way, that reminds me. While I was making the tunnels to mess with Bobo, Bobo is actually making something to mess with me. Which was rather surprising to me. I hadn't expected it, so let me just show you what it is. You see that up there? Let's see if I can manage to land up there. It's a little tricky. Okay. Now I forget where exactly the door is. Do I have to go up another level? I forget. Ah! Okay. Let's try that again. Where exactly was the entrance? It's somewhere on this cliffside. Ah. Fargle. Oh, there it is. Let's go. There we go. Let me just get to it. This time's a charm, right? There we go. It's the, Okay, I feel like I should explain... Remember that we did that series, I think we recorded it for, what was it called? It was a space one with Minecam. I can't even remember what it's called, but that was the world where I first came up with the tunnels, and we also had like a party room with a worm, and it was a whole series of running jokes that mostly took place off camera, but Bobo sort of recreated that while I was recreating the tunnels, and neither of us knew about the other person's thing. Dang it, let me out. There we go. Just thought I'd show that beautiful thing. I could just fit in the doorway. Thank you. Yeah, by breaking that block, it sort of revealed my hidden entrance. There's like a button under this chest that you press, and it like lets you into the tunnels that go everywhere. Not nearly as cool, these tunnels, as the ones in that mod pack though, where I first came up with it. Those went everywhere. That was just amazing. That one. I'm not going to go into it any further. Anyways, sorry. Tangent to a tangent to a parallel to a tangent. Yes, that's a phrase that's uniquely mine. I hope. I hope there's no one else in the world insane enough to use that phrase. But you never know. More of these. I need more sticks, because these logic cables are made heavily of sticks, because that's logical. These logic cables are very logical in their recipe. Very high-tech sticks. Don't worry about it. That should have connected those in, so now if I... Let's see, there's 95 arrows in there. And if I insert one... Okay, what's going on here? So the lever down... Oh. 96. There we go. Perfect. So now we've got sort of a sorting system, but there's still one more feature I'd like to hook into it, you know? And that is ores that are unprocessed should go into that chest. Because right now, if we put something unsorted in here, it just stays in this chest, which is kind of nice, actually. But let's say we don't actually... Oh, I just realized we don't have any ores left, I think, with which to set the filter. So that sort of puts a dampening in my plans. Yes, right. Okay. Well, next time I can be... Oh, I just realized why all the block sounds were muffled. Like, when I started this recording session, I was like really confused. Why are all the block sounds muffled? It's because I've got this bloody thing, which doesn't actually seem to work on the IC2 machines, just everything else. Ongoingly. Okay, so next time I like go mining and have tons of ores with which to do this, we'll probably set up with something that auto inserts ores into the processing system, because we've sort of ground through all our ores after much time and effort. Well, I said I was going to do this, so let me just clean up these items we have sorted list as well. Because, like, we have so many chests of junk. It's really quite ridiculous that we need to, like, I need to, like, sort these into the main network as soon as possible. If possible. Right. So I said I was going to upgrade this. How do we upgrade the drawer? It's already got an obsidian upgrade. What comes after obsidian? Ah. Oh, obsidian's actually the lowest tier. Why would I go straight? Why would I? Oh, because I have to. Right, so as I recall correctly, I actually have to get this out of there. This obsidian upgrade out before I can upgrade it, so that's going to be interesting. Let's flip that lever off. It's gonna... How many times is this? 2 times base value. So if we can store 1,000, I need to get everything down to below 512-ish. So that's a lot of osmium I've got to take out. Okay, that's actually not too much. Take this out. And while I'm at it, I may as well upgrade it straight to gold. Just so that I don't have to bother with this again for a while. There. Perfect. Well, I'll end the episode here and clean up our sorting system off camera. Goodbye.